A Roman legion vanishes, 5,000 of Rome's finest soldiers gone without a trace. No bodies, no battlefield, no explanation. How does an entire army just disappear in the age of empire and order? If you think this was just a myth, you're in for a surprise, because what happened to Rome's Lost Legion might be the most haunting military mystery in history. Before we dive in, if you love uncovering hidden history and lost mysteries, subscribe to Lost Truths and join the journey into the past's darkest corners. The year is 53 BCE. Rome stands at its height, a superpower of iron and discipline. And in the east, one man seeks glory beyond reason. Marcus Licinius. Crassus, one of the richest men in Roman history. Crassus leads Legio 17, 18, and 19, around 40,000 soldiers into Parthia, modern-day Iran, chasing wealth and fame. But then, disaster. At Carrhae, a flat, sun-scorched plain, the Parthians crush the Romans using fast cavalry and deadly archers. Tens of thousands are slaughtered, and Crassus himself is executed. Molten gold poured down his throat, a mockery of his greed. But here's where the real mystery begins. After the battle, one Roman legion simply vanishes. No records, no bones, no trace. It's as if an entire army was erased from history. For centuries, historians thought the Lost Legion was simply destroyed at Carrhae. But new discoveries, ancient records, and modern geography tell a stranger story. Captured, marched thousands of miles away, and forced to fight in lands Rome never even knew existed. This isn't fiction. There are real clues, buried in maps, ruins, and chronicles, that might just reveal the true fate of the Lost Legion. At Carrhae, the Roman lines shattered under Parthian horse archers. But ancient historian Plutarch tells us something odd. Not all the legions died. Around 10,000 men were captured, a massive number for the ancient world. Parthia didn't usually massacre prisoners. They used them. Some accounts suggest these Roman soldiers were relocated eastward into the Parthian frontier, possibly near modern-day Turkmenistan, to guard borders against nomads. Think about that. Thousands of Roman soldiers, stranded deep in Asia, forced to fight for their conquerors, with no way home. This is the first breadcrumb in the trail. Fast forward 17 years later, Chinese historical records from the Han Dynasty describe a strange battle along their western frontier. The Battle of Jitsi in 36 BCE, Chinese troops faced an enemy formation they'd never seen before. They called it the Fish Scale Formation. But Roman historians know it by another name. The testudo, the famous Roman shield wall, used to deflect arrows. Or did Roman prisoners of war end up thousands of miles away, serving as mercenaries in China? Some scholars believe these survivors were relocated yet again, this time by the Parthians, into Central Asia as border soldiers, only to be captured later by Chinese forces and resettled in a remote village. That village's name, in modern Gansu province, there's a small village with a peculiar history and even more peculiar faces. Some villages have light hair, deep-set eyes, and facial features uncharacteristic of the region. Genetic studies in the early 2000s found traces of Caucasoid ancestry in about 50% of the population. While not definitive proof, it reignited global fascination. Could Lycian be the final resting place of Rome? Is Selost Lycia? Imagine that a Roman outpost, built halfway across the world, forgotten by time. But the mystery doesn't end there. How could thousands of men travel over 6,000 kilometers from Syria to China? After capture, the Parthians used these men as border guards against Central Asian nomads near Merv in modern Turkey, possibly along the Silk Road. They could have fought as mercenaries, moving slowly over decades until reaching Chinese territory. By the time the Chinese found them, they were no longer Romans, just wandering soldiers seeking survival. It's not impossible. Ancient logistics were complex, but Rome's armies were highly disciplined. They could adapt, build camps, and survive in hostile lands for years. Let's recap what points to their existence. Ancient texts, Plutarch and Cassius Dio mention large numbers of captured soldiers after Chinese chronicles describe a Western-style formation used by strange foreign troops. Archaeology. Artifacts with Greco-Roman design have been found near remnants of circular defensive structures similar to Roman camps appear in satellite imagery around the region. Genetics. Modern DNA studies show partial European markers among Lycian villagers, though later intermixing makes this inconclusive. Geography. The path from Carrhae to Lycian aligns closely with Silk Road routes active during that period. None of these alone prove the theory, but together they form one of history's most haunting puzzles, a trail of whispers stretching from Rome to China, beyond maps and timelines. There's something profoundly human in this story. Imagine those soldiers far from home, speaking a language no one understood. They were once citizens of the mightiest empire on earth, and yet they became ghosts, absorbed into another world. Their story erased until modern curiosity revived it. It's a chilling reminder that even the greatest civilizations can lose people, not just in death, but in memory. Of course, not everyone agrees. Some historians argue that the Roman survivors were absorbed into Parthia and later perished in obscure conflicts, that it described Chinese tactics, not Roman ones. Even the genetic link to Lycian could be coincident, a result of Central Asian migration, not Roman descent. Yet the absence of definitive proof only makes the mystery stronger. The spaces where fact fades into legend. Whether or not the Lost Legion reached China, their story changed how we see Rome's global reach. It shows how war, empire, and migration shaped ancient connections long before we thought East and West ever met. And maybe somewhere in the deserts of Asia, beneath layers of forgotten earth, lies a Roman shield, a coin, waiting to whisper the truth. Because sometimes silence is the loudest proof of all. So, what do you think? Did Rome's Lost Legion truly make it to China? Or is this one of history's most elaborate coincidences? If you want to uncover more lost truths like this, from forgotten civilizations to unsolved mysteries, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the next journey through time. Because the past isn't buried, it's waiting to be found.